What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Let me just do as always here and run an audio check. You guys hear me good? It's my audio okay? My image and everything. Yeah, let me know in the chat if everything is okay. All right. Hello, Jesse Cunningham. How are you, man? What's up, Leidson Max? Paulino de Araújo. Salve, salve, tudo bom? So I'm assuming that everything is all right. And how are you guys? Everything good? And another thing, I would like to check with you guys if the music on the background is on a good volume, and let me know that as well, because sometimes the music could be like quite loud on the background. Salve, salve. What's up, Ruben M? Hi, hello, how are you? And welcome to the stream. So, what's up, Au Guadra? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Yeah, let me know in the chat, guys. Feel free to talk to me. And as always, during the stream while I'm doing here my thing, you guys feel free to ask me questions about ZBrush, and I will try to answer them the best way that I can. All right. So yeah, feel free to talk to me during the whole process. Salve, salve, Carlos Santana. Fala, Deryck. Abraço aqui de Sergipe. Brasil é muito legal, inspirador. Muito legal, inspirador, pessoal. Pô, brigadaço, cara. Brigadão mesmo aí, Carlos. Seja muito bem-vindo aí ao stream. Valeu. Thank you very much. Talvez a música... Yeah. So, talvez a música esteja um pouquinho alta. Alright, so I'm gonna regulate this here. I'm kind of the DJ here on the stream. I'm gonna do this myself. Yeah, I turned down the volume a little bit. So yeah, if it is too loud during the stream, please give me a note, give me a heads up, and I will lower down the volume a little bit. All right. What's up, Bun? Holy moly, that's a cool sculpture. Thank you very much. So guys, for the ones that were already here, like on the past stream where we started that sculpture from scratch, right? So we are doing Chihiro and Hako here from Spirit Away. It is an anime that I love it, and I really wanted to create like this scene. I look for a bunch of illustrations. There is a bunch of illustrations on Pinterest of Chihiro and Hako together, like on this very very cute way, you know. She's hugging his face, and I really want to do like a 3D model of this. And yeah, that's a bunch of beautiful illustrations for this scene, and I have a bunch of them here with me, and I'm using them as reference. And I'm going with my flow here. So we did start this from scratch last stream, so if you missed that, afterwards you can rewatch everything if you want on the Pixologic official YouTube channel. You can go there, and there is a bunch of recorded videos from past streams, my streams, and streams from a bunch of other artists, amazing artists that you can check their work there. All right, so yeah, I did this model here. I block everything and start creating the character and everything, and that's the result that we have so far. And I'm going to work a little bit more on Chihiro on this stream, since on the past stream I kind of let her kind of a blocky way, and as you guys can see, he's here. She doesn't exactly have like a body, right? She has just this display here on the shape of a kind of a shape of a body, and I'm gonna work on this. And I already work a little bit on her face here, I'm trying to capture a little bit of a kind of emotion on her, and have the sensation of the touch between the two characters, you know. So I'm gonna try to make this work. And again, as you guys can see, this is a very rough sculpture. It's a very blocky and sketchy thing that I'm doing this just to relax a little bit. And again, feel free to ask me questions during the whole process. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so yeah, everything is set. Are you guys ready? Because I'm just going to drink some water here and I will start this. All right. What's up, Thiago Castro? How are you, man? Salve, salve. What's up, Marcin Mata Morovac? Oh, that's awesome. I hope I will stay awake. It's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. here, so I hope. Oh, you will be able to stay awake. We are going to, to be creating something pretty cool here. So if you want to stay awake, you might want to keep talking to me, and I will try to keep you awake. All right? Yeah, I'm doing well, man. And you, how are you? Como você tá? Tudo certinho? Tudo beleza? Vamos nessa. So, all right, Martin. So let's do this. Yeah, keep talking to me, and I will try. I promise that I will try my best to keep everyone awake. All right. What's up, Lee Gibbons? Hey, dude. How are you? Everything good? So that's it. Let me just find myself in a comfortable position here. I'm gonna move my mic here close to my mouth, and yeah, we can start. Thiago Castro, apanhando das esculturas, tentando melhorar, mas tá complicado. É complicado mesmo, cara, mas tem que continuar, cara. É como diz o Rock Balboa, não é sobre o quão forte você bate, mas sim quão forte você aguenta apanhar. É alguma coisa mais ou menos assim. All right. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna work a little bit here on Chihiro's body. And as you guys can see here, she had like a very, very low poly base mesh going on, and it's actually pretty low poly. And I'm really thinking about separating like her arms, legs, and everything to create what I need All right, so let me just put my reference here for myself, and we can move on. So on the anime, sometimes she is like without her shoes, but I'm going to create her shoe here really quick. She has like this yellow shoe here going on. Yeah, I found it. All right, I'm gonna create this right now. So for this, I'm gonna select this, and let me see if I have the resolution of this mesh. Yeah. What's up, Jess Cober? Hello from Jamaica. Hello from Brazil. And welcome to the stream, man. As always, feel free to ask me questions about ZBrush if you guys have any, and I will try my best to answer to you guys. Okay? So let's do this. Yeah, what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna create her shoe here. I'm just going to duplicate this, and I'm gonna eliminate everything but her feet. And I think I'm going to already make on the color. She has like that yellow shoe here. And I'm doing this without symmetry, so this is going to be like a very, very rough play around to create those shapes. And the good thing about creating things like this, it is like a good exercise, you know? It helps a lot to manipulate the mesh and everything. I'm gonna mesh this a little bit. Yeah. So first thing, I'm gonna try to create some planes here. Just so this way I can know where is the side, the bottom, and the back part of the shoe. Like a very rough block out of the shape here. Like this.
I don't have a lot of patience for people who feel like they're downloading from the cosmos. You know, just like, that's how it came out. Okay, great. Now let's make it better. But, you know, just writing from a place of understanding rather than from the place of fear. Where you're just grateful for any idea that comes along. And you don't want to change it because you don't know how.
Yeah, so we are almost having like the kind of a shoe shape here. Shoe shape. Like this. And now I can take a look with the whole contest here. Yeah. All right. What's up, Halladescent Games? Hi, hello, and welcome. So we are working on Chihiro here. More specifically, her shoes. I'm just using like flatten and move brush right now, just to have like a basic shape here. All right. All right. Yeah, that's a beautiful movie for sure. What's up, the Lizard Amateurus? Yeah, Spirit Away is one of my favorites for sure. I really enjoy the characters from Studio Ghibli. I think they are amazing. All right, so we have like a very rough block out here for the shoe. And before I go any further on that, I'm going to make those shapes feel a little bit better, right? I want kind of a clean cut here. I'm gonna try to use the knife brush here to create this kind of a cool cut here. All right. Something like this. Use the lasso tool here. Yeah. Then, well, a little bit of inflate again. Yeah, this leg's already looking better. I'm gonna use flatten here just to create a nice bone landmark for her. Like this. Yeah, after that we can subdivide a little bit. But before I do that, I'm gonna fix the shapes. Of the other parts. Oh yeah, those creatures, they are awesome. What's up, Silent Moon? I'm doing great, thank you for asking. And how about you? How are you doing? Are you doing great as well? I hope so. So we are going to continue working on Haku and Chihiro here from Spirit Away. So stay tuned. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Lizard. What's up, Jessica? Can you tell me how to get my custom insert mesh inside the quick pick menu so I can use it with nano mesh? Yeah, let me know if I understand that. Well, in order for you to use your nano mesh, like once you have the insert mesh, you can go into brush, and then there will be an option here under create that says create nano mesh brush, and after that you can use the nano mesh. That's the only way that I know how to do actually. And I actually used the this nanomesh function like a few days ago. I did this Batman scat for Batman Day, and I created a bunch of bats around Batman. And I actually used nanomesh to create this. I create like a cylinder, and I insert a bunch of bats on the spiral cylinder, you know, and that's how I did it. First I create insert mesh, and afterwards I just come here and select this button, create nanomesh from brush. So that's the only way that I know how to do it. I'm sorry. What's up, Alejandro Maldonado? Maldonado. That sculpt is sick. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, glad to see you again as well, Silent Moon. It's always good to have you here. And as always, feel free to interact with me, asking questions and all this good stuff. All right. What's up, Eloy Farina? Greetings from Argentina. Hello, man. Greetings from Brazil. How are you? Good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you. Galton Bodas. Oh my God, this turned out so good. Love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We're still on the kind of a middle of the path here. That's not done yet. But yeah, to be honest, I am having a lot of fun doing this, and I am appreciating the whole process, the whole journey. All right. Yeah, Cunningham. Try to do that for sure. Salve, Leandro Cruz. Tudo beleza, cara? Pô, bem-vindo aí ao stream. É legal ter você por aí. Vamos aí, vamos trabalhar um pouquinho nessa Chihiro aqui do Viagem de Chihiro. Mas tá, tudo beleza? Martin Mata says, I also forgot to sing Britney Strong. Chelsea. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronunciate that. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to pronunciate that right now. Let's see how can we say that. God, let me see here. All right. Let me see here. All right, so Martin says hi from Czechia. Hello from Brazil. Yeah, I think that I pronunciate right this time. You can correct me, please, or let me know. So let's head back here. Gautam Boras, how do you texture character item substance? Oh, yeah, I can actually talk about this like I'm not going to talk about this right now, Bodas, because right now I'm more focused here on ZBrush and sculpting and things like that. So yeah, but feel free to subscribe to my channel on YouTube or even on Twitch channel, or follow me on Instagram, things like that. And yeah, I might work on some texture stuff there, so I might help you with that. What's up, Dux? 4 days. Let me. Hi Deryck. I hope you're well, buddy. Quick question, if I may: is this dragon a forest dragon? Because the scale looks like bark. That intentional or happy accident? Also, hey from the UK. Hello from greetings from Brazil. How are you? And welcome to the stream. So yeah, I don't know actually if Haku from Speedway it is like the forest dragon, and this kind of effect that we have here, that we have going on here, I actually try to do something like more like a clay feeling to it, you know, like wet clay or something like that. So yeah, I don't know if it is like a forest dragon. I'm sorry, but if it is, I think I got the right on spot. But I really don't know, man. Martin Mata says, yeah, it was right. Yeah, thank you. I actually went here on internet to see how the right way to pronounce. And it's different. The pronunciation in Portuguese is different. So yeah, I'm glad I got this one right. Thank you. I would aim you on it. Yeah, feel free to do that, man. Go there. Gustavo Gortex. Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream, man. Flusk. Hey, I'm a beginner here. Can you tell me how I should stay motivated and when I should learn new things? Yeah, that's if I can tell you how to stay motivated, that's kind of deep question, right? So I'm gonna say to you what kind of motivates me. So you can trust. You can see if that helps you. But what motivates me is create stuff, like create art and create things that I like, and I really like to do things for myself, you know, trying to please my own taste and things that I really like to do, instead of doing things that I think that I should do. And whenever I watch a movie, or I read a comic or a manga, or you know, sometimes even when I go for walks and I see stuff, you know, that motivates me and really makes me want to create more art and create new things. And you know, that keeps me going. And especially when you're learning something, like one of the best phases of the whole process is the beginning phase, you know, where everything is like it's new, and like everything is a new find, and you find a new way to do stuff. So that's also a thing that keeps me motivated, you know, to try new things and try to learn new techniques. And when I see work from other artists, and I see something like that it is amazing, and I say, okay, that's amazing. I want to understand how they did that, you know, how they create this effect, or how they did this pose, or how they did this character. And that motivates me to like I really want to learn how things work, and I'm like this like since I was a young child. I'm super curious about stuff, and I like to understand how things work and how things are made. And yeah, that for sure keeps me motivated, especially nowadays that we have a very strong like art community, that you can see work and like you can see the artwork of basically everyone, you know. If you have a smartphone and you got access to like basically everything, so you can see beautiful paintings, beautiful sculptures, and you know that motivates me. I really, when I see something that is super cool, I felt like, okay, I need to go to ZBrush and sculpt something for myself now, because I was so inspired by the things that I saw, and I really need to put everything that I processed on my brain. I need to put this out somehow, and that's a motivation for me. That helps me to keep pushing and keep creating and keep doing stuff, you know. And I also have a lot of fun doing this, so this is another motivation. I know that I will be having fun with the process, and that motivates me to keep going, you know. So, and I know that on the beginning, it could be quite frustrating trying to do something and not seeing things coming out. But you have to keep pushing, you know. You have is like the saying, you know, that this process is a marathon. That's not a sprint race. You're not going to start this and then you're going to like be good from start, you know. You're going to you need to keep pushing, keep doing, and you know, make this to be a constant thing, and trying to keep motivated doing this, and just do it. Sit down in front of the computer and do it. Don't wait for the inspiration come in, you know. I don't believe too much on this. I think that you should sit down and you know, keep pushing, keep doing, and training yourself and training your mind. And this is also a motivation for me. So yeah. You can call me Mata. All right, Mata. I'm gonna remember that. What's up, Francisco Aleman? Is it finished? No, it isn't. I need to work a little bit here on Chihiro, the Chihiro character, and I'm gonna work a little bit on her shoes and her body. As you guys can see, she doesn't have like a hand or nothing like this, and I'm gonna create the hand right now. I already kind of block out. I did like a block out of her clothes here, trying to kind of emulate a movement here. The whole deal for this piece is to make the character feel like they are floating on the air or something. I'm trying to pass this feeling, you know. I'm not. I hope people watching the work can feel that as well. But I want to give this feeling that the character, those two characters, they are kind of floating in the air, you know. And yeah, but the big deal here is this part here, the piece, the hug part is the thing. What's up, Danielle Leon? Very nice work. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And welcome to the stream. Plush Zero, thanks for responding to my question. You are welcome. Feel free to ask me philosophical questions if you want, and if I can, I will try to help and try to answer this. But those questions, they are like the most deep questions, and they could be quite difficult to respond, you know. And yeah, the answer could vary, like could be a lot different depending on the you know, the person that you ask this question, depending on their life experience and you know, a bunch of things. But anyway, what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to hide the dragon character. I'm gonna leave only Chihiro, because this way it will be easier for me to go around the scene here. So let me save this like that. Version 09. So here I'm gonna force a little bit the arch on her leg. I'm gonna mark here her landmark for the bone and create a knee volume here like this. Yeah, that's enough for this leg. I think that will be okay. And here I want the separation for the arm and forearm, so I'm gonna use the knife brush again. I'm gonna do like a clean cut like this. Actually, I'm gonna do this like more round cut like this. Yeah. And for the hand, I'm gonna do the cut here as well. I'm gonna try to, you know, push some hand insinuation here for the character like this. We can use the inflate brush here to make her forearm a little bit stronger or cheekier here on this part. Same thing here. All right, already looks better for me. So now we need some fingers here, but I need to make her hand a little bit bigger. Not bigger, but you know, I need more hand space here before putting the fingers on. And I can use the Dynamesh. Yeah, so this way I will be like, now I have a better, not a better mesh, but now I have my more resolution on my mesh to work with, right? And again, I'm gonna use I actually love this knife brush here. Take a look. And now I have separation for the finger. And I'm not very concerned about like to make like a perfect finger here. Lately, I am a little bit more concerned about the silhouette and shape language and things like that, you know. And yeah, I try my best to make this feels like a hand or things like that. But I'm a little bit more concerned about the touch, you know. Make this feel like I don't know. I don't need to make a real finger here, you know. I just need to sell the illusion that this is a finger, you know. I feel like there's a lot of this on illustration, like just like little insinuations, and the rest they let our brain complete the image, you know. And most of the time, especially when you were like doing 3D and stuff like that, it's easy to make everything super obvious in terms of shape and things like that. So here we're gonna have like a little bone landmark here, a very small one. Her arm. And yeah, one brush that I'm using a lot lately is this, let me remember the name, is Snake Sphere brush. And he works pretty good with the Sculptress, so I feel like this is a great manner to create like mesh here without like having to worry too much about it, you know. So you can like just add mesh like this on the fly, and of course afterwards you need to, you know, play around and make the shape looks good and stuff. But I think it is a great way to add a shape like this. If I need a finger here, I just move the brush and now I have this finger shape, and I can play around with lasso and, you know, move brush and make this some, you know, make this feel right. And again, try not to worry too much about like make everything super perfect, you know. Yeah, I'm just playing around here. And since ZBrush has these amazing sculptures, you can pretty much fix any mistakes that you might make, you know. And now I have like this nice finger insinuation here, and I can sculpt to make this feels nicer. I'm gonna use the lasso tool here again. Just move the mask a little bit, and I want to have this feeling of touch here. So, whoops. I want to have those connections here between the two characters. So yeah, I don't know why, but these fingers turn like on a yellow color because I had this yellow selected here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna select this other color. I'm gonna go to color, and I'm gonna use fill object. And now we have the same color for the finger. All right. And I'm gonna do like just a simple mark here. And I'm gonna turn off Sculptris Pro now because I don't actually need to this. This is a very simple shape, so I don't need Sculptris Pro anymore. But what I can do is I can play around a little bit with this finger here. And again, I don't even think that I'm going to create nails for her. I'm just going to create like a very simple suggestion here that she has a nail here on her finger. And same thing for the knuckle of the finger here. Only a suggestion here, like this. Yeah, and now we have one finger ready. Whoops. Oh, somehow my shoe turned out for other color. Let me fix this. Color fill object. I can go back here. All right, so let's see what we have here. Dux for Daisy. The knife tool brush is so, yeah, the knife tool is amazing, and I'm using it all the time because now you can make cuts of everything, like basically everything, you know. So yeah, it is pretty good, this brush. I'm in love with that. What's up, y'all? How are you today? I'm great, man. Thank you for asking, and thank you for being here again. I really appreciate that. I'm great, and I'm working again on Chihiro and Haku from Spirit Away. So a lot of fun. And how are you? How are you doing? Everything good? Veronica MTZ. Careful with the dragon's eyes. Yeah, I'm care. I will take care of him. He actually the dragon has his eyes closed here. So I think you're safe, but I will take care. Thiago Castro. Qual é a principal vantagem de usar o Sculptris Pro? Deryck. Yeah, so a principal vantagem para mim é que você pode adicionar geometria assim enquanto você está mexendo, saca? Sem precisar. Eu acho que o Sculptris é muito legal, principalmente quando você está conceptando, ou quando você está blocando alguma coisa, que você precisa tomar uma decisão rápida e adicionar geometria em alguma parte. Ou até mesmo para criar alguma coisa, tipo, nem eu tô criando aqui o dedo on the fly, né? Tipo, fazendo o dedo direto aqui, sem ter que adicionar uma outra subtool para fazer um formatinho de um cilindro, colocar ali e formar o shape do dedo, saca? Então o Sculptris ele é muito legal para isso, assim, para mim, né? Eu uso ele bastante quando eu tô nessa fase de blocagem, eu tô tentando achar uma forma, tô tentando achar um conceito, assim, eu acho que é muito legal. E lembrando, o Sculptris ele funciona assim, dependendo do tamanho do brush que você tem, ele vai criar uma quantidade de geometria na sua malha, saca? Então, isso é muito legal. Se você quer um pouquinho de definição, você quer mais definição numa área específica, dá pra você usar o Sculptris Pro, e aí ele vai te adicionar mais densidade na geometria numa certa parte, então... Mas basicamente pra mim, eu acho que ele é muito bom, principalmente na hora que você tá criando alguma coisa, ou conceptando alguma ideia, assim, eu acho que o Sculptris Pro junto com o Dynamesh é uma combinação, assim, muito, muito legal, cara. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great, man. I appreciate that, and yeah, feel free to ask me questions as always. All right, and thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate that. Thiago Castro. Adiciona mais geometria, dispensa o Dynamesh. Não dispensa o Dynamesh. O Dynamesh, o que ele faz? Ele, quando você ativa o Dynamesh, ele meio que deixa toda a sua geometria com uma distribuição de polígonos meio homogênea, saca? Então fica uma boa distribuição de polígonos, fica igual para todas as partes do modelo, do dedo da cabeça, coisa e tal. Quando você usa o Sculptris, ele vai adicionar densidade basicamente aonde você passar o brush. Então, eu vou mostrar aqui, ó. Então a gente tem aqui o bracinho dela. Você vê, eu usei o Sculptris aqui, ó, em algumas partes, ó. E agora você pode ver, eu tenho muito mais densidade na área do dedo aqui. Eu tenho muito mais densidade aqui na área do dedo, como você pode ver, do que eu tenho aqui na palma da mão dela, ó. E aonde eu passei o brush, ele veio criando densidade, né? Então se eu vier aqui, ó, e passar aqui o Standard Brush Here, aqui no dedo, ó, você vê que ele vai, para poder fazer a forma, ele vai criar geometria. Like that. Se eu fizer um brush maior, ele faz o volume com menos geometria, saca? Isso é o Sculptris, né? O Dynamesh, ó, vamos esquecer aqui que eu usei o Sculptris aqui no dedo. Olha como a malha do Dynamesh aqui, ela é distribuída de maneira homogênea, saca? Tipo, tudo tá mais ou menos com a mesma densidade de polígonos, né? E onde eu usei o Sculptris, ele adicionou muito polígono ali para eu trabalhar. Se eu vier aqui agora e dar um Dynamesh de novo, ó, ele vai deixar tudo homogêneo novamente, ó. Então a quantidade de polígonos no meu dedo vai ser a mesma, basicamente, que eu tenho aqui no corpo inteiro, assim. A densidade é bem parecida, saca? That's it. Flusco ou Flusk Zero. How much 3D do you do in a day? Yeah, that's a good question. I do a lot of 3D in a day because most of the time, especially now because of the pandemics and things like that, I'm not leaving home yet because I didn't take the second shot yet, so I'm on, like, I like to stay home. So yeah, usually I wake up in the morning, take my breakfast, do some exercise, and then I sit down before work. I sit down on ZBrush to sculpt something, and after that I have to go to work. And basically at work I work with 3D all day long, and yeah. So and after that, I do a bunch of other stuff, and most of the time I sit down a little bit on the computer to sculpt a little bit on ZBrush and create some things that I have on my mind, cool things that I might see and I want to try. So yeah, I would say that I do like do a bunch of 3D during the day, like probably the while I'm waking, it's like probably all the time. Not all the time, that was too much. That would be too much actually. But yeah, I do study a lot on my free time, and I do work as a 3D artist. So yeah, I basically have 3D all day long. Certo, Thiago? É isso aí, cara. Se tiver dúvida aí, manda pra gente. Gabriel Meyer, fala, Deryck, beleza, mano? Salve, salve, Gabriel Meyer. De Marco Kio. Bro, do you know any good art school where I can learn ZBrush near to Recife? Remember that in a month or so I will be moving there. All right, you're moving to Brazil. And some like physical school in Recife. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think I know. I don't know if we have like art schools. I'm sorry, Recife, if we do have school. I just don't. I'm not familiar with any schools there. But if you're aiming to learn like some 3D here in Brazil, there is this amazing guy that he has like a amazing class. He was my teacher. A beautiful person he is. His name is Rafael Souza, and you can check his web school. He gives like amazing class there, and yeah, it's the best. He's one of the best. He's one of my favorite teachers, and yeah, check that out. Check Rafa Souza. You can check that already because it is online, right? But yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know on Recife. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Salve, salve, Wilson Lopes. Fala, Wilson. Beleza, cara? Como é que você tá? Bom te ver aí. Thiago Castro. Rafa Souza é monstro. O Rafa é monstro. Ele é monstro mesmo. What's up, Elton Monteiro? Rafa Souza Academy. Yeah, check for that, Marco Kio. Check for this name, Rafa Souza Academy. He is pretty good, and I am a big fan of his, and I learn a lot from him, and I still do. I like to watch his stuff until this day. So I really recommend to check his work. He's a real master, all right? So yeah, do that. You are not going to regret. That's for sure. So, all right, where were you? Where were we? So now we have one finger. So I kind of like this finger here, and I think that I can use this finger and just duplicate it and create the other 3 fingers here. So I'm gonna do that. First of all, I'm gonna duplicate this, and now we have a copy of the whole body, but I just want the finger. I don't want the knife tool right now. I'm gonna need the lasso, and I'm going to create this finger here. All right. And we're going to do the selection here. There we go. All right, that's close enough. And I'm going to use the del hidden here, and I'm gonna keep only the finger, right? So I'm gonna use the close holes as well. And now I have this finger mesh here. And if I turn on all the other subtoes, I can now move this finger to the side like this. And I'm just using translate here, guys. And I'm gonna adjust a little bit the position for this finger, right? Yeah, so I need to put the finger a little bit up here, like this, because we have a Hoku face here. Yeah. So I really like this interaction here that we have between her hand and his face. So yeah, I think this finger is working pretty good. Just some small adjust here. I'm going to duplicate it, or actually, let me just adjust this a little bit more here. Yeah, I think that's cool. Instead of duplicating the subtool, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the I'm going to duplicate this, but I'm going to use the Control and Move. So when you have the transpose selected, and you hit Control and move from the move the tool from the side, you're going to create a duplicate of that mesh, but you will still continuing on the same subtool as before. I'm gonna select this, and I'm gonna do like a small scale here, like pretty small, just to differentiate a little bit the finger. Actually, I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger as well, using the scale here. That was too much, like just a little bit. And I'm going to positionate this finger again, like this. All right. I can move this here. Like this. So yeah, now I'm getting out of hand here, right? I don't want to make this character to be like a three fingers character. So I'm gonna make her hand a little bit bigger.
All right, let's bring that beat back.
Like this. All right. Yeah, this way I can put another finger here for sure. So again, same thing. I'm going to use the transpose, and I'm going to press Control and Move. And now I duplicated this finger, just like that. The pink finger usually is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to scale the whole thing down a little bit, just a little bit. Like this. And I'm going to move this close to Haku face. And yeah, I think we are into something here. So actually I can move this down a little bit, like this. Yeah. So now I kind of feel like she's actually holding his face, you know. I'm gonna leave the fingers a little bit separated like this, just so then this way they are not going to connect to each other when I use the Dynamesh. But afterwards, for the final thing, I will probably create like the fingers a little bit closer to each other. I think it will look better this way. Yeah, so now I can take this hand here, and I can move a little bit the base for the hand. Trying to create like an art here, like this. All right, I think this will be enough. I just need to adjust this finger here. I'm gonna use the auto group, so this way I can isolate this one here. I'm just going to move this a little bit like this, and the same thing for this one. Like this. Yeah, so now I can make her hand a little bit smaller. This. All right, so now we have her hand here, and I think that I can move this and Dynamesh together. So we have everything together here, and as you guys can see, there is a bunch of I'm gonna try to fix this just using the move tool. Sorry, move brush. I think it's the same, right? All right, so I think that we have a hand here now. Very rough and blocky hand, but it's still, I think it will work. And if I hit Dynamesh, everything's going to be wrong. Yeah, that's because I have too much, my resolution is too low. I'm gonna bring up my resolution a little bit still. So yeah, one thing that I can do here, I can use my lasso and I can move a little bit aside just for now, and afterwards I'm going to when I'm creating the full final pose, I can fix that. But for now I'm gonna separate a little bit the fingers, just so this way they don't connect to each other when I use the Dynamesh. All right, so like this. Again, very rough and blocky. Yeah, now we have her. Yeah, that's better than this, right? So here we have like just this kind of a oval sphere. I don't know what is that. And now we have like a kind of a hand here. Very blocky one. I'm going to select this. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit better as well.
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
And again, afterwards, I'm going to make those fingers like close together, all right? For now, I think this will work. I'm gonna just create like a bone landmark here.
Remember all the happy times we had? Very much alike.
Yeah, so now I have this. And I can get rid of her feet now, because I already have a shoe. So a little bit less mesh for us to work with. I'm gonna work a little bit on the arch here, her arm. Can smooth things out here a little bit. Actually, I'm not even going to work on her inside hand here, the inside part of her hand, because that's going to be hidden by Hoko's face. So yeah, since that's just a rough scat, I'm not going to worry about that. Again, more concerned about the shape here. Like this. And again, same thing. Once we have like we are close to the final thing, I can just come here and adjust this arm to be like close together like this. So this way we're going to have like this nice cut here on the this nice transition between her arm and the forearm. All right, but since I'm going, I will probably use a Dynamesh, or since she is wearing the t-shirt here, let me see something. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to actually whoops, I'm gonna use the select lasso here, and I will isolate this left arm here, this. And since this is a copy, I can actually, I'm gonna delete a little bit more. This, they're hidden, close holes. Yeah. Yeah, so see the, oh yeah, I should probably go back before I did that. So let me do this. I'm gonna delete this that I did, take the original, duplicate it, and I'm going to isolate the arm here like this. They're hidden close holes, right? And now I can fix the shape a little bit, and I can use the Dynamesh again. And I can even put a little bit more resolution on that. Right? Just fix a little bit here. Like this. And now, since I think that I have enough mesh here, I can move her arm once and for all, like this. All right, and we can even add the bone landmark here as well. And I can actually delete the arm now for this. There are hidden close holes. That's it. All right, so I think that now we have one arm. Just a little very simple insinuation of some landmarks and muscles here, just to create some volume. Yeah, let me save this. All right, let's check it out. Wilson Lopes, gostei muito da expressão do rosto, ficou muito bom. Pô, brigadão, cara, brigadão mesmo. Eu queria que a expressão dela ficasse bacaninha também. Tentei fazer ela como se tivesse com o rostinho encostado assim, né? No dragão. Valeu, Wilson. Obrigado, cara. Rose Pratt. Is there a way to choose a color for a polygroup instead of just clicking group visible over and over again until you get the color that you want? All right, Marco Kio. Thank you for being here. And again, you can watch the record version later. So yeah, don't worry. All right, and thank you very much for being here. And yeah, good night for you and a big hug. All right. Muito obrigado por todo esse conhecimento. Pô, imagina, cara, é um prazerzaço estar aqui e trocar ideia com vocês. All right, thank you, Marco Kio. Thank you very much. So about the polygroups, guys, if there is a way to choose the color of the polygroup instead of actually pressing Ctrl W, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know about this. That's exactly what I do actually when I have like a mesh and I want a specific color. I just keep pressing Ctrl W like all the time until I got the color that I want. So yeah, if there is a way to do that, if there is a way to actually select the color for the polygroup, yeah, I would. I also would like to know, because I actually don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. Ruben M. I think if you press Alt while holding the mouse button. All right, let me try this. So Ctrl W. Yeah, I don't know how this works, Ruben. Control W and then press Alt. Yeah, it's not working for me here. Yeah, I don't know how to make this work. I'm sorry. Yeah, but probably there is a way. Probably there is a way to do this, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see if Ruben reply to us. Wilson Lopes, ficou muito bom realmente. A construção de muito carinho pelo dragão. Ficou muito... Pô, cara, obrigada. Exatamente esse é o senso que eu queria passar, cara. Uma sensação de ternura, assim, né? E de novo, pô, é uma parada bem amassada, assim. É mais tentando passar mais o sentimento do que tô preocupado com... tipo, pô, fazer o rosto perfeito, assim, saca? Eu tô mais preocupado com transmitir esse sentimento, assim, de ternura e tal. Eu acho que tô mais nessa vibe agora, ultimamente. Valeuzão, Wilson. Yeah. Gabriel Meyer, será que tem mais BR que o gringo? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's 50-50. Who knows? What's up, Brock Rock? Yo, Brock Rock. How are you, man? And welcome. All right, so Ruben reached out to us. It only works with ZModeler. All right. I actually think that I use that somehow with ZModeler. But to be really honest with you guys, I don't use this technique. What I do is like if I want a different color for the poly group, I just keep pressing Ctrl W until, okay, I want yellow or I want red. I don't know. The problem is if you pass the color, you have to press again until it comes back. So yeah, but there we go. I'm just going to drink some water here again. So yeah, let's head back here, guys. So I think I'm actually pretty. Let's see the overall how it's looking. So there we go. Now we have her, her arm around the dragon here, and yeah. All right, I think it's working, right? What do you guys think? I think her whole arm, I think, is working pretty good. So yeah, let's work a little bit here on the leg. I'm gonna do the same here for the leg. I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm going to isolate this part over here and delete the hidden part, right? I'm gonna add back here to the leg again, isolated, invert, delete hidden, close holes. So now we have this mesh for the leg. That will be better to work this way. Close holes, and I can just move this out a little bit like this. And I'm already pretty happy with the shape here. Just a small fixes. These, and we can mark here. Just a small insinuation her leg muscles. Very, very skinny leg muscles. A little bit of art here. I really like to bend this bone here. That's not how it's supposed to be, but I do like to do it this way. Yeah, so now we have some better shapes going on here. Same thing here. I'm gonna force the arch on her leg like this. I'm happy with this shape. I'm gonna use the Dynamesh just to fix this crazy part here. Close hose, though hidden, and Dynamesh again. So now I'm not going to use Dynamesh anymore. I'm just going to take this. Right. All right, so there we go. I think that's going to be it for the leg. Yeah, it's looking better than before, right? Well, I hope so. So let me save this again. And let me check here. What's up, Edit 3D? Hello. Looks good. How many polys do you have on the dragon? Well, I don't know. Let me check this for you right now. Let's select the dragon here. So the dragon actually has a bunch of different subtools, you know. So yeah, let's say that the body is the main thing here, and I have like 16 million polygons for it because I have 3 subdivisions. But if I go back to 1 million polygons, right? What's up, Lord Be Art? Awesome. You are awesome. Thank you. Deryck, what's your inspiration? Thank you for the stream. You are welcome, man. I have a great time here, so thank you for being here, first of all. So what's my inspiration? Yeah, I actually talked a little bit about that earlier, and I have a bunch of things that motivate me and inspire me to create things, from movies to comics, mangas, and TV series. And life itself is a huge inspiration. And actually, one of the things that I like the most about the Studio Ghibli movies is that there is some kind of fantasy on the movies and stuff. But one of the things that I like the most is the life aspect that we have on the movies. Like the real life aspects that there is on the movies. I think that's for me, it's what make those movies interesting, like besides all the fantasy stuff and crazy stuff that happens on the movies. I really love the environments on Studio Ghibli movies, like I like how they portray life on those movies, in a such a simple way. And that's actually pretty inspired for me. So yeah, that inspired me a lot. And yeah, I games as well. I love playing video games, and those games inspire me a lot to do a bunch of things that I do. But to be quite honest, I don't play as much video games as I used to play before. And that's because I find myself having a good time and relaxing my mind and things like that. Like before, I used to play a lot of video games, to relax and to just to get out a little bit. But yeah, nowadays I feel myself like relaxing a little bit more when I'm sculpting, and I just got used to sit down and then sculpt something and do some anatomy study or things like that. I don't post everything that I do. For people that follow me on Instagram, I tend to post some works there, but I do a lot of studies here for myself, things that I try and I never showed to no one. Most of the times that those are related to anatomy, and when I'm trying to figure out some things or how things are supposed to work or supposed to look. So I find myself having a lot of fun doing this, and almost the same amount of fun that I have when I play video games, So yeah, that inspires me. That inspires me as well. Keep doing stuff and seeing artwork from other artists. As I said before, sometimes you see stuff online, and nowadays you have everything on your hand. You have access to see the infinity artworks. So there's a lot of stuff to be inspired by on the internet. and I do get inspired by a lot of artists and a lot of people, you know. And yeah, sometimes I see something and I really want to just sit down and try to sculpt, you know. So yeah. Brock Rock. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Modesto Lago. Salve, salve, Modesto Lago. Toda quinta a partir das 9 horas passamos aqui para dar uma olhada. Excelente trabalho. Pô, cara, valeuzaço. Obrigado por aparecer aí, dar uma moral. Salve, salve, Modesto Lago. Valeu pela moral. All right, Brock Rock. Do you 3D print your works? Yeah. I'm not 3D printing right now. It's been a while actually since I did my last 3D print. But yeah, I'm planning on doing more 3D printing stuff. I just recently I changed place, so now I have a little bit more space and I can you know, set up my 3D printer on a nice spot to play around with that. But yeah, I did print some stuff. It doesn't mean like a while ago I did some 3D printing, and if you want to check it out, the 3D prints that I did, you can go to my Instagram, and I have some, like, if you scroll down a little bit on my Instagram feed, you'll be able to check the some 3D printers that I did. The last one that I did is this one here. Let me show you. If you already went to my portfolio, you probably saw that character over here. Is a character from the series that I'm doing called Space Coffin Girls. It's based on some spatial girls and stuff like that. And yeah, that was the last 3D print that I did, is this prototype for this character. So after her, yeah, I didn't do like anything after that. But yeah, I do have a 3D printing, and I'm planning on go back to 3D print. The thing with 3D printing is that it gives a lot of work to print stuff, you know. But yeah, I already printed some of my stuff, and it is amazing. It is quite a lot of fun, and to see like the, you know, something that you sculpted like on a digital world, and then you can materialize that on the into a physical piece. That's amazing. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good feeling. Right, so now we have left hand and left leg. Okay, let's work a little bit on the shoe. This shoe is too blocky. Rock. What printer would you recommend for a newbie? I am a newbie on 3D printing world. So, yeah, the 3D printer that I actually have, and I actually recommend this one because I think it's pretty good, and for the price, the price is pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the one that I have, because that's the one that I know how to use, and the one that I actually the only one that I actually work with. I have an Ender 3. And it is a pretty good printer, you know. It's a filament printer, but I got this printer like a few years ago. Actually, it's been a while. I'm not very into the 3D printers scene, so I don't know what's going on right now. But I do know that there is a bunch of 3D printers on the market that you can get your hands on for a very very reasonable amount of money. So yeah, there's a bunch of like cheap 3D printers right now that they do like a very very good job. So yeah, the one that I have is an Ender 3, and I think is a very very good printer. Uh, and I consider myself a newbie, so yeah, I think that would maybe there's a 3D printer for newbies. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry, man. That's the one that I use though, and I think it's pretty good, especially for you to try and prototype stuff. I think it works pretty well. And again, if you want, you can go to my Instagram page, and there is a bunch of sculpts there's some 3D printers that I did there. The one that I printed with more like the tails and things like that, that I remember, and I was super happy with the result. I did like a 3D printer. I did a 3D print of this T-Hex model that I did as a huge 3D T-Hex model with a bunch of like small details and scales and a lot of skin details on the model and like very small details. And yeah, I did a 3D printer of that, and it turned out pretty cool. And I love the 3D printer, actually, that print that I did of this T-Hex. That, by the way, after I finished this model, and I took some pictures of them, and again, you can check that on my Instagram. And after that, I gave this model away for a friend of mine, Ricardo. And yeah, I never printed this T-Hex again, but now that I'm talking to you guys about that, and now I have a little bit more space here on my desk, I'm really thinking about doing a 3D printer, a 3D print of this T-Hex again, because I do think it's a pretty nice model, and he's like in a very nice pose and stuff. So yeah, and I did that with an Ender 3, and I think the result was pretty good for me. Again, talking as a newbie on 3D printer stuff. So yeah. Yeah, Lord Bart. Yeah, I'm seeing that you are Lord B Art. I'm seeing that you are on Tweet. Yeah, you can follow me on Tweet as well. I have a channel on Tweet that I'm organizing myself to start doing some streams on my personal channel. So go there and check that out. Go to my Twitch account. You can look for me as Deryck Art there, and you can actually, yeah, follow me as well on YouTube as well. You can look for me as Deryck.art. But answering your question about my Instagram account, you can look for me using the name Deryck.art. Yeah, follow me there. There's a the Instagram is the social media that I use the most. It's I post my image there and the progress and things that I'm working on right now. Just recently, I posted a bunch of images of the Batman that I did, like this Batman sketch that I did for the celebration of the Batman Day. And yeah, I'm always posting like my studies there. So yeah, check my Instagram, it's Deryck.art. All right. Thiago Castro says: aposto que é o T-Rex do curso do Rafa. Não é o T-Rex do curso do Rafa. Mas eu sei qual T-Rex tá falando. Quando eu fiz o curso com o Rafa, cara, não tinha ainda, não tinha essa parada. Foi há um tempão. Eu fiz o curso com o Rafa em 2016. Eu fiz o curso de anatomia lá. Que foi muito bacana, por sinal. É, não foi esse T-Rex, não é o T-Rex lá desse curso, mas eu sei qual T-Rex que você tá falando, e eu tô vendo uma galera fazendo esse T-Rex do curso aí. Mas não, o meu T-Rex é um outro, de um outro projeto que eu fiz, na real, que na verdade, esse modelo foi um modelo feito para VFX, não foi nem para print, não foi nem para impressão 3D. Mas como eu tinha feito o modelo, eu tinha feito um high poly bem legal e eu tinha acabado de comprar a impressora, eu acabei posando o modelo e fazendo uma impressão 3D dele, que por sinal eu acho que ficou bem bacana, cara. Eu acho que ficou bem legal. E, de novo, eu dei de presente para esse meu amigo, o Ricardo Luiz Mariano, meu brother. Dei para ele de presente e não printei mais nenhum T-Rex esse aí. Então ele tem a edição limitada aí de um desse T-Rex. Ah, Ricardinho, se você estiver ouvindo aí, tá vendo aí, ó? Exclusivo pra você, meu amigo. Mas agora que eu tô falando com a galera aqui, eu tô pensando seriamente em printar esse T-Rex de novo aí. Vamos ver. All right. Yeah, let me work on this show here. And I'm gonna hide the dragon again. I'm gonna leave just the Chihiro character here. Oops, we are missing her hair. All right, now it's good. So I think I have a pretty okay shape for creating her shoes. Right? Yeah, that's a good base, and I'm gonna increase a little bit the resolution of my Dynamesh here, guys. As you guys can see, now I have this, you know, a little bit of a bigger resolution here. And I'm gonna try just to block out the shape for the shoe here. All right. And she also has like a socks here on the. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to. I could take this and create an extraction and create a zero mesh and do like a very a little bit cleaner version of this, as I did a bunch of times here on the stream. But I'm gonna try to avoid this. I'm gonna think this more like if it was like if I was playing with real clay or something like that. So I'm just going to duplicate this, and I'm going to create a selection here. It's not perfect, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little bit as cleaner as possible like this. Okay, I think this will work, and I'm gonna create a polygroup. I'm going to delete the hidden part and close. Actually, I'm going to do better than this. I'm going to delete this, take this again, duplicate it, and instead I'm gonna use the knife brush. So this way I'm gonna have like this clean cut, like this. There we go. And I can Dynamesh. Can Dynamesh this like that. And I can make this to be white. There we have it. And I mesh it again. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other parts as well. I'm gonna use the knife tool again. There we go. And one thing about the design of the character, she used like this white socks with this shoe. So let's create this socks here. I'm gonna take the leg and I'm going to duplicate it. I can use the knife tool here and get rid of all the other parts. I can use a little bit of inflate here, and now we have our socks. But it would be better if we turn this white, right? Color, view object, and now there we go. Now we have her shoes and this nice white socks. I'm just going to create some kind of a fold insinuation here. This. Whoops. There we go. All right, so yeah, now we have this socks. Let me just create a simulation here for the sneakers. Yeah, I think it's working. Oh yeah, we have this base mesh for the old shoe here. Breno Miranda. It is Chihiro. Yeah, it is Chihiro and Hako from Spirit Away. Yeah, so I think we made some progress here today. What do you guys think? So now we have a hand and a feet, shoes and socks, and fingers, like little fingers for her to hug Haku. What's up, Hella Descent Games? Yeah, some progress, right? Babe steps, but we're going. Yeah, so let's go. So yeah, let me save this here, guys, and yeah, version 10. I'm gonna try to work a little bit on her on the weekend. Let's see what happens. Last weekend, I said that I would work on her, but turns out that it was Batman Day, and I say, okay, I'm gonna do like a sketch for Batman, and I didn't work at all on my Chihiro character. So yeah, maybe this weekend I will be able to actually work a little bit on her, right? I'm quite happy with the result, especially the whole feeling of the thing, you know, her face. I'm really enjoying the, you know, the way that they are hugging here. So yeah, just need to create the hand here for this side, fix a little bit the leg, and put the shoe here on the other side as well, and then will be that. Save this.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty.
Oh yeah, Chihiro and Haku, for sure. So that's save it. Guys, that's going to be it for today. All right. I really appreciate you guys for being here and spending the night with me. As always, it is a lot of fun. I have a great time here. And yeah. So again, I'm gonna try to work a little bit here on Chihiro and Haku on the weekend. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. Again, guys, you guys can go to my Instagram account. You can look for me as Deryck.art. You can also go to my personal YouTube channel. Look for me there as Deryck Art. I just recently created a Twitch account because I'm planning on do some other streams. And you guys can look for me there as Deryck Art as well. So yeah, that's it. Cheers, Hello Decent Games, and Shani Rosel. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you being here, and yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Valeuzão, Wilson, obrigado, cara, valeu por comparecer aí. Thiago Castro, brigadão, cara, valeu aí pela moral. What's up, Spartan Phoenix? Thank you, I learned something, some things new. Oh yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm very happy when you guys are able to extract something from me, and especially if it is information about ZBrush. That's neat. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Fala, Leandro. Pô, brigadão, cara. Valeu aí pela moral aí por ter aparecido, dado prestigiado a gente aí. Brigadão de verdade, cara. Ficou felizaço. Que isso, rapaz. Você que é monstro. Obrigado, valeu mesmo. When do you, Spartan Phoenix, when do you think you have this done? So Spartan, yeah, I will probably actually work a little bit on this character on the weekend, but if I don't have this one finished, I will probably come back next Thursday and I will keep working on her. So yeah, let's see. If I finish this, I will probably put the result on my Instagram right away, and I will do some posts there showing some progress. I also Usually the forum that I use, it is the ZBrush Central, and I will probably share my work there as well with a lot of progress. I have a bunch of images and link for the videos and turntables and renderings and all the good stuff, you know. So yeah, feel free to check that out as well on ZBrush Central and, you know, all my social media and stuff. So yeah, thank you, Wilson. Thank you, Lord Beard. Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much, you guys. Wilson, aprendendo sempre você alguma coisa nova. Pô, cara, obrigado de verdade. Fico feliz de verdade quando vocês conseguem pegar alguma parada aí do que eu passo. E, de novo, o conteúdo fica gravado lá no YouTube da Pixologic. Fiquem à vontade para entrar lá e ver os vídeos passados do começo desse processo aqui, ou os vídeos dos outros artistas, e se inscrevam aqui no canal da Pixologic, que é maneiro demais. Certo? So guys, thank you very much. Again, subscribe to the channel because there is a bunch of other artists streaming here as well, in a bunch of different times and, you know, different days. They are showing different techniques and stuff. So yes, make sure to subscribe to the Pixologic channel because there's a bunch of amazing material here for you guys to check. And again, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate your guys making company to me, making company here for me, and it's always a pleasure. And as always, I will probably be here next Thursday at the same time on the same channel. So yeah, you guys can come back here and, you know, keep following the progress for Digital Marathon. All right. So that's it. Thank you very much, and see you guys next Thursday. Ciao.